Welcome to the recap of Super Thursday, 8th of July, and where we basically covered four questions. The very first one was how to identify points in your template and link them back to a terrain service in the 3D model. Second one is best practice for your constraints in template library. The third one is very interesting about quantity takeoffs. What are the different options here and what is the fastest and most reliable way? And the fourth one is the transition between two different templates or templates between different corridors. So this is the recap. So please let me switch. So the very first one I've got on the left side the 2D model and on the right side the 3D model. Um, so let me create first an extra element here. It can be an ordinary line or a offset with the civil geometry. So I will make an offset. I will create also the profiled element, so profile by slope, and we see them appearing in the 3D model. So let me create a surface or a terrain out of this. So there you see. It's still linked, so when I move the element is updating in 2D and then in 3D, so you can edit the number. So you can apply also linear templates to the linear element. So you can say where to start, where to stop, and it's the big element for your the element which you have offset. So that's what you see here. There's still this relationship between all the elements like this. So we call it design intent. You can run linear templates, corridors, or also surface templates. So you can apply a surface template to the terrain which we have just created. I will use a simple one here. You can create a topsoil, for instance, specify them later as unsuited, but here you see, and you can still modify the parameters. So you can make the width different. You can change the slope if you like, but yeah, that's how it works. So easy to use, and it's all linked together in 2D and in 3D. So the second question was quantity. So here I've got a table. I listed the table. You can make a print screen. And basically, let's focus on the colors. So there are three different ways. I think the names boundaries quantities are the one with the most green colored columns. So it's not doing the clip, it's doing the clipping, and yeah, it's really powerful. So let me show you this in the model how this works. So perhaps you found it already, but yeah, it's in their home, and then you can go to the drop down list and then find the quantities by name boundary. If you set it to none, let me do it first, you don't see, it will calculate everything including the reference file. So it will give you the length, the sloped area, and the volume of each element and component. So that's without boundary. So let me create a boundary, but I will turn on something here because from a time perspective. So here I create a little boundary, a named boundary. So let me measure this one so we can just double check. Let me, let me say it's from here to there, it's 20. So let me make this box exactly the same as the element so we can check it. So now we see yeah, the the distance, isn't it? So 20, 29. So now we go to the name boundary and we're going to use this clip boundary. So just accept, follow the prompts, and it gives you exactly the same length. So all the elements which are inside of this box, linear elements, components, will be shown in the report. It's very powerful, and you can check the summary of the table which I created. So one more time so you can exactly see. So everything is dynamic. If you change the box, the quantities will be updated as well. So yeah, that's what's the most. There are different ways, but this is the most powerful one. So we go back to the templates, the third question, how to include your constraints. So there are multiple ways. So if you double click on it, you will see the constraints for each point and also what is the relation to other points. So there are a lot of options. There's not particular one way, but if you want, you can. I will send you a manual if you want to and to learn more about how to build your own constraints and templates. And yeah, so the last one is about yeah, how to interact different templates and different corridors. So it comes down to point controls. You can also use the define target aliasing, so it's searching for other corridors, other components in your model. But I think it comes down to point controls. So point controls are very powerful. They can be used between corridors, between feature definitions. So that's what you see right here: linear feature and corridor features. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, learn about the point controls, and it's you can do all the powerful things. So thank you for watching, and see you soon again. Bye bye.